Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Imam Kasozi is my name. I am a community leader at a village called Mawanga and a farmer. Of course, people know me in many other activities, but my job is farming. All the other activities I do, teaching is just a hobby to me. We are unfortunate as a community that we live with people who don't want to be criticized, even when that criticism is positive. That would be helping them change the way they do things. I was asked to share my experience. I know it even attracted some, especially when they talked about awards. Then people looked at awards as grading. Hey, you are grading us. Very unfortunate. One time we were in this very hall and somebody talked about think tank. It became a problem. Then that's why when I go back in my home and I really sometimes fail to sleep when I am contemplating on where is this community going, and then I come back and say, people who have limited knowledge these days, I cherish them. They don't have any problem. When they go to bed, they sleep. When you bring food, whether it is good or not, they eat and they are satisfied. When they earn some 10,000 or 100,000, which has just been thrown to them, they celebrate. Therefore, they are not bothered. They are not bothered. That's why I want to congratulate these young men and women in Muslim Chan of thinking of something of this magnitude, which I think requires us to go and do some contemplation about. Because coming here, talking, going, alhamdulillah, we shall celebrate. We have been at Africana. Many people talk. We even saw Brother Moses Ali, whom we had taken long, seeing physics. All those are plus. But what is it that you are going to take home so that it becomes the beginning of your change tomorrow? So, the purpose why I was invited here, these Muslim channel people, one time passed by my mosque on a Sunday evening, and I was discussing what exactly Sheikh Ashraf Mtagwa has told us to go and do. That in every mosque, there should be some 2-3 experts in some form who come to discuss issues of socio-economic development so that they will help us transform the leadership of the community without what we hear today. We are threatened. Those of us who have children, we are threatened. We are not sure. If you know, I remember when I was in Makerere as a student, undergraduate, the year I came to Makerere, we found there 87 Muslims. Our route was huge. We were 53. So we made a number of 140. Things that were done by that number, when I compare them with the numbers at Makerere now, which is about 10 times more, actually more than 10 times, because we have now over 6,000 Muslim students in Makerere. But the activities have dwindled because the critical thinking has gone. And what have we achieved? Copy, cut, and paste. You ask a Muslim student that please go to some school somewhere and talk to the Muslim students there so that they can know what to do. He says, I want transport. After transport, I want allowance. Even when the distance is walkable. And I always tell them a story. In 1983, when I was a second-year student, I think, I was the first-year student, 82, 83. But when we are concluding the third term, the ambassador of Sudan then, the late Othman, came and he gave Mumsa 200,000 shillings. And he came with a businessman and he said, that's where we are going to pick the money. So a few days later, they called that you can pick your money. Then the chairman asked, the chairman of Mumsa then, asked who was free, who did not have exam. It happened that I was me. And they asked me to go and pick this money. I walked from Makerere to come to Ginger Road there, where you see Hot Loaf. That's where Muhammad Nur had his shop. And they gave me the 200,000. I also put it in the pocket and walked back to Makerere. With it, we did not have the money for transport. But today, in Makerere, to send somebody to go and do some work at Bati Valley, he will ask for transport. That is a bigger problem. A mufti, an amir, a district guard, when called to visit some Muslims in a village, the condition is provide the transport, provide the what? But these are the leaders. These are the leaders. I don't know whether you see it as a problem. I don't know. When you stand up and, or when they ask me and the others, our brothers in the diaspora, or some people at a distance that, please, can you teach us on Zoom? Then you ask for data. You know I don't have data. But data that lasts for 4 hours is 5,000 shillings. 5,000. You can teach people for 4 hours. 5,000. Somebody says data. It does not mean the data to put on the phone. He means something. And the reason is because even when he performs all these, they are not recognized. When they grow old, they become bigger. And to that effect, therefore, the best brain that would be serving Muslims and Islam ran away. On Tuesday, I think Monday, I almost cried. I almost cried because a widow of a prominent sheikh, in whose family they have 18 sheikhs, 18 people who have trained as sheikhs, not sheikhs from Bilad, Medina, Azhari, Markaz al-Islami, and many others. Who was looking for school fees for their younger sibling. The sheikh left as young. She's going to senior one. She was looking for school fees, and because these other siblings had deliberately refused to assist her, and they had even chased her out of the family home, and the coffee and the banana plantations she was using, they asked her to quit. She's now a petty, I don't know whether to call her a trader or whatever. She sells tea on one of the streets of Kampala. But this sheikh was prominent. He served the Muslim community for very many years in a high office. When such a things come, when sometimes you hear sometimes strong words, mumanye, when the madness of an entire nation disturbs a solitary mind, it is not enough to say that a man is mad. And also it makes us remember the saying that goes that for ordinary people, fruits of independence, we get them second hand. Therefore, if you understand that, you need to adjust the way you work so that you can change. If you don't want to change, change will change you. We must be part of the people who shape the future. In 3 minutes probably that are left, they want to know why I am here. I came here because when I was talking, they asked me what I do. I told them I am a farmer. What type of farmer? I told them that I have a bigger garden, not a farm, a big garden cultivating pineapples. They asked me how big it is. I told them now I have 20 acres of pineapples. Then they said, can we visit it? They visited. Maybe at one time they will give you the pictures. Then they asked me, how do you do what you do? You combine it with your agriculture and teach at the university. Then also do community work, what they call DAO. I said I program myself. That's why some people found me here and they are telling me that they have been looking for me, they want me. And I told them, sorry, Imam Kasozi is here, but the one you are looking for is not here. I came here purposely for this activity. The rest don't tell me. Those who have letters, if you have my letter, take it to my office. If you don't know where it is, So I told them that in the year 2006, actually, I decided, in the year 2002, I decided to get out of the city to go and do some work. And I bought 20 acres of land. One of my colleagues said, hey, Baba told una sente. Then I told them, me, I was born in the village. I can do the agriculture thing. I planted mangoes. That was my target. When the mangoes were beginning to be good, the one who was tendering them ran away, went away. The mangoes remained. They are still there. These days, I only get money out of them by those people who buy them. They come, say, when they flower very well, they come to me. Then I tell them that I cannot sell you to now because I don't know what you are going to produce. If you can spray them, care about them, when they begin ripening, then we can negotiate the price. Those who afford, we do, and I get some money out of it. If they don't accept, I leave it at that, because I don't sell what I have not seen. So later I shifted and went to another village in 2006. That's where I bought land. I also started with 25 acres. Today I can say, without missing words, that I have 150 acres, all of it coming from the 25, starting with 2 acres I started with of pineapples, to where I am. Now my pineapple has gone to another step. So if you want to feed it, I am selling. Don't come for free. I have both fresh and value added. I have moved from just selling to vendors. I only sell to people who have bigger orders or whom I deliver to their home. Or if you are from the market, you also buy from my home. I don't sell in the market, you come to my home. If you don't come, I don't mind. I transform it into a pineapple snack. And it is very lucrative. I am now in the process of branding, satisfying with UNBS and other necessities so that I come full blast to the market. But if you want to test it or to see it, before I leave here, you can come, you will see. I sell very cheaply. 50 grams, 3,000. 100 grams, 5,000. That one is the forest. It is not the garden. That is now a forest. That is the garden. I am harvesting. Myself, I know many people fear that. The philosophy of farming is you must give your farm at least minimum of 24 hours per week. If you don't have, don't risk. Whether you are looking after animals, whether you are going to grow crops, if you don't have 24 hours a week, don't risk. So that is it. That is part of what I do. And that's what they wanted me to share with you. Even if I go away, you have seen. When I go, when it is the day for the farm, it is the day for the farm. I will visit, I will supervise. You can even see the phases, the stages. So those of you who have schools and whatever, and you want to make orders for Ramadan, maybe actually, I may not take any more orders because what I have is enough for those who have already made their order. But if you want, I can supply to you in your home, at your place of work, and we agree the price, and the price is for a year. The price is for a year. So if we agree 2,000 shillings per pineapple, depending on its size, I will sell it to you for the whole year. Even if the pineapple goes 7,000, I will sell it to you 2,000. Even if it goes 500, I will sell it to. So when it goes to 500 and you run away, then you are not my partner in business. I cannot work with you because you are not transparent, you are not sincere, you are not honoring the. Lastly, those pineapples you see, I don't sell size. I sell quality, not quantity. And whoever has tasted my pineapple, it tastes different from very many others you have tasted. So I am in the process, I am harvesting, I am planting, I am whatever, because it is my business. Imam, what is your business? I am a farmer. Of what? Pineapple. Where? Setanamuganga in Nachifuma sub-county, Mukono district. Yes, okay. Now where we have a problem, the last one, the last. When we migrate from the villages, like my prince from Masindi, and he decides to stay in Kampala, he does not migrate. He remains in transit. He's in Masindi, he's in Kampala. Even our brothers in the diaspora, the same. He's in America, he's in Uganda. And he wants to invest in both areas before even attaining what we call actualization. And therefore, he becomes a master of none. So I am saying, take a decision. If you have migrated, to migrate. I know where I was born. When people ask me, where is your home? I tell them my home is in Mawanga. I know where I was born. But I was counting since 1982 when I came to do my first degree at Makerere, up to today, the number of days I have slept in that home where I was born don't add up to 365 days. And I still want to insist it's my home. Please take a decision. That is what I can say. The reason when I decided to go to Chagwe to do the farming, I may not have a home there, but I go there every week and spend there my 24 hours to supervise my work. So when I come back, when I go to teach, I don't teach with any was. That's why my students will tell you, if I have 3 hours, I will teach 3 hours. No business of dodging, no. So please, if you decide to do some work, do it perfect. So the next time when I am full blast with this my pineapple snacks, you will see I am going not to invade only your markets, but I have already infiltrated the markets abroad. I am only waiting for. Last week I was in Kabanyoro, discussing how to make it the way it should be with the people called Churad. The Churad people are incubators. You know what we call incubation. So if you have any small agro-based business, you can visit them, you will get free knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.